RP Big Pun. Hey yo, I just saw the fight last night. That shit was tough. Salute to Gervonta, motherfucking Tank Davis. Salute to Lamar Roach. Boys did their thing last night. I watched the shit from the beginning to the end. The boys was fighting. I ain't gonna lie. They fought the good fight. Now I will say this. What Tank said at the end, like them last three, I went Goku. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, he did it. I don't know what everybody else was watching, but them last three, Tank was going crazy on that nigga. Nigga was hitting him with stiff ones, like balls, like, come on, nigga, fuck out of here. Nigga Roach try to hit him, nigga start smiling, like, nigga, I could take a punch. Nigga, shot, let's get it in. Like, if you ain't see, like, towards the end of the rounds, them niggas was going blow for blow, boom, 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 boom. So, I think I was watching when they, like, in the first three rounds, the first three, whenever they would stop and they would go to their corners, Tank started arguing with Coach Calvin. Like, yo, nigga. At first, he told Coach Calvin, I didn't think Coach Calvin was listening to the nigga in the first round or the second round. He like, yo, right now I'm just reading this nigga. Let me read him. Let me work. Let me reel him in. So I think by like the sixth, seventh round, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas is like, yo, nigga, fuck, you still reading this? You know what I'm saying? So he started arguing with the niggas in the corner. That shit was wild. But yeah, I think towards like the eighth and ninth, that nigga started throwing blows at that nigga Roach, boy. I'm telling you. Now we'll say this. You gotta knock the champ down, right? He did. He got a knockdown. That shit was a robbery. That was a count. That was a 10 count. Tank got on his knee when he got hit. Give a fuck if you lose your mouthpiece. Bust a mic. Knocked his mouthpiece right the fuck out. Nigga Mike said, oh shit. Where the fuck my shit? Nigga looking all on the floor. He wasn't knocked down, but he knocked his mouthpiece out. And being that he was on his knees looking for his fucking mouthpiece, fucking ref, he gave him a tank, gave him an 8 count. Tank shit, he got mine. It's like, oh, and got down on one knee and went to the corner, like as if he lost his mouthpiece. But then they saying something was in his eye. I don't know. That shit is still an 8 count. I don't give a fuck how you, whatever you call it, how you look at it. You get on the knee in the midst of fighting, that's an 8 count. So Roach got a knockdown. That's a fact. He got a knockdown. He got a knockdown. I don't give a fuck how you try to justify it. You get on the knee in the ring after a nigga hit you, that's an 8 count. And then I think I saw it. I saw it in Roach's eyes, like, word, you not gonna count that as an 8 count? Like if you saw it in his face when he was talking to the ref, like word, I bet. Then he went in rare form. Watch that shit. After he tapped that nigga Tank jaw and Tank took that knee, that nigga Roach went in rare form, B. I thought he was ill off the first 5 rounds. What? That nigga put, man, nigga ain't count that shit as an 8 count. That nigga went crazy on Tank, B. That nigga went crazy on Tank, yo. Tank I think at one end of the round, I think it was the seventh or something. Tank had to, like, yo, I see you. He really had to get that nigga his respect, cause like he was coming at that nigga Tank Taco. Like, what's up? Bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? said, Tank says 3. I give him 3. 3, the last 3, I give him that. I might get a nigga 4. I might give him the last 4. He wasn't trying to get hit by that nigga Roach no more. Dead ass. Like, alright, let me stop playing with this nigga. Because he trying to put my lights out. Dead ass. And that's why I have to give it a draw. I gotta give it a draw. Giving it to Roach, I could see that too. If people edge Roach, and I say that because of the knockdown. You know what I'm saying? And even when Tank was wilding on the last 4, Roach was fighting back. Roach was catching him with counters. He was catching him every time. Bang! He was catching that nigga Tank, man. Like, yo, but salute to both of them. Them niggas they ain't going there to play B. And they ain't like each other. Them niggas was talking shit, fighting the whole time. They was talking to each other like, what's up? Like, niggas was getting it in, B. Niggas was getting it in. That fight, they got it in. Them niggas got it in. So I really have to say the judges got it right this time. The judges got it right this time, B. I see a draw. I can't give it to Roach because Tank fought back. And I can't give it to Tank because Roach got that knockdown. And it's debatable. This shit gonna go on all day, probably all week about that knee. You know, unless they sweep it under the rug. Like, fuck it. He wasn't supposed to win anyway or some shit. You never know. But salute the Roach, because it was Roach that moved up weight to fight Tank. You know what I'm saying? Roach moved up weight to fight Tank. So he did his fucking thing. I saw my son, I was seeing my son Zip video, 50 versus Joe. I mean, as far as the internet shit, yeah, you know, I'll definitely give you that. 50 got Joe, you know. It depends. Joe's like the father of this, what you call it, social media shit. When 50 was going around and rap down on niggas doing G-Unit shit, Joe was doing this internet shit. Joe was doing this social media shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know 50 is comfortable now, you know. This shit is coming natural to the nigga, I can see that. But if it's going to be like 50 versus Joe, we saw this already. I don't know. You know what I mean? Niggas wasn't outside when it happened, but we saw this already. We saw niggas try to play with Joe. We saw that already. You know what I'm saying? We saw when niggas try to play with Joe. Niggas tried to play with Joe when Max and Stacks and them niggas, Stack Bundles, God bless the dead, was outside. And Joe went crazy. 18. Joe was 18 at that time. Triangle offense. First G Unit. And I ain't gonna lie, maybe that's when niggas split up. Like, nah, we can't beef with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you go back, Joe was he was just by himself. He like, fuck it, I'll take on the whole G Unit by myself. The whole G Unit. I don't give a fuck who it is. Nigga picked the weakest one out of the bunch. Nigga picked Game. Nah, I don't think he picked them. I think Game just jumped out the window to show his loyalty for 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he ain't have to, but being that he jumped out the window, yeah, Joey smoked that nigga. Smoked his fucking boots. That nigga ain't never talked shit about Joe Buttons ever again. Now, mind you, in the midst of that, in the midst of, like Joey said, you sending your pawns instead of you. 50 didn't come at Joe. He got beef with Joe, but he ain't come at Joe. That's why you get all these little slick disses and sneak disses with 50 going against Joe like that because he never got his lick back. 50 never got his lick back. Never. I don't know if he was busy during that time doing the movies or he just didn't have time to respond to Joe. But Joe, since way, nigga, when G Unit was together, he was coming at 50's taco in the whole G Unit. And what niggas do? You ain't hear nothing from nobody. The only nigga that fought back was the game. That was it. He was the only nigga that tried to fight back. And y'all gotta understand, this is Joey in rare form. This nigga ain't even trying to come at 50. He got beef with Jay-Z. This nigga got beef with Jay-Z. He coming at Jay-Z taco during this time. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted problems with Hov at that time, you know? So, for a nigga to think that he could smoke Hov, y'all knew little niggas, they ain't got shit on that nigga. And he let that shit be known. You know what I mean? Joey in his prime was nothing to fuck with. Joey in his prime was nothing to fuck with. And I look at 50 as a battle cat, like a battle rapper like Joe and M and all of the niggas, you know what I'm saying? But when I really do it, he's not really a battle rapper. He's not really with the smoke. He can instigate something, but he can't finish it. Not in rhyming. When it comes to this battle rap shit, battling other rappers, nah. 50 just know how to start some shit. But that's not battle rap. Just because you know how to instigate something, you know what I mean? So the same shit happened back then. He probably instigated something and he picked the right nigga. He picked the right nigga to instigate something for too. That nigga was hungry. That nigga whole shit was on the shelf because of Hov. Hov was shelving all niggas that he thought was nicer than him on Def Jam. You know what I mean? Niggas was tight at that nigga Jay-Z during that time, B. I guarantee you that them niggas talk to each other. LL, Dog, God bless the dead. Was Buster on the shelf too? I think Buster was there too, I'm not sure. But I know he put LL on the shelf. Jay-Z, he put LL on the shelf. He put DMX on the shelf. And nigga just started shelving niggas, man. Like, as soon as he got that president shit, you know what I mean? And he did that to Joe too. And a lot of people, a lot of the legends, they had a disdain for Jay-Z behind that once he became the president of Def Jam. You know, like, nigga, seniority. The fuck you doing? You know, that nigga was trying to instead of promoting LL, Jay-Z was trying to promote Tierra Murray. Not to say that nothing wrong with Tierra Marie, man, but to compare the two, like, and to me, and Tierra was that, you know, Shorty was doing her thing at that time. But you don't shelf no LL or Joey at his prime. Like, you don't shelf Joe Buttons at his prime, nigga. I think yeah, I think they did so, because if you look at it on that album, that Pump It Up shit, he did, Jay-Z, I think he did shelf Buster. He has a collab with Buster. What is it? On Fire, some shit like that. You know what I mean? So, you think about it. You got a young, hungry nigga from Jersey. Shout out Jers. You know, you got a young, new, hungry nigga from Jersey by way of DJ Group. You know what I'm saying? That's a storm shit. And then you got the OGs, the legends that's on Def Jam. And they having a little issue with this one. That's the president. You know? See this young, hungry nigga from Jersey, like, yo, what's up? Like, yeah, I'm just trying to get on this nigga This nigga blocking my blessings. You know what I'm saying? So you know Dog felt some type of way about that. You know LL felt some type of way about that and Buster. You know what I'm saying? Buster reluctantly, like, you know what, youngin, put you under my tutelage, what you need. And, you know, he gave Joe up on feature. And the shit was fire. And it's called Fire. That shit was fire. Them niggas went crazy on it. And this is the time when his album should have been promoted and marketed. You know what I'm saying? Joey on fire. Or Joey is on fire during this time. There was no promotion, no marketing. That nigga Jay-Z ain't put no budget up for these niggas. He ain't put no dollars behind these niggas. So fuck all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But if it comes, pause between 50 and Joe with this hip hop shit, Joe by a landslide. 50 can make a hit, but trying to battle rap Joe, I leave that shit alone, Phil. It's wild for me to say this right now, but if we talking hip hop, we talking rap, 50's not better than Joe Budden. If we talking lyrically, you can't fuck with Joe Budden. You know, and as an MC, I think I spoke to somebody like that. You got rhymes going through your head all throughout the course of the day. You get up, you come outside, verses start just popping up. All right, jot this down. Let me store that. You're not gonna have a rhyme just in case you got a bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some. Be honest with you, if you think about it, how was that hip hop? That's more a plant type shit. Like so, you're basically telling us, people who grew up with this shit, that the only time lyrics come to you is when it's a hit. You ain't never think about, I'm nicer than you. I got this, that, 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 that. Or, you know, any MC who think they could step into my vicinity. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? Like, just letting you know what I mean? Just showing your shit. Like, you know something? Now that I think about it, maybe that's the new hip hop. Maybe that's new rap. Like, nah, I'm not coming outside thinking about that. I'm coming out thinking about a hit and only a hit. You know what I mean? I'm not coming outside thinking I'm better than people. I don't, maybe that's a new thing. But back in the days, and I know can't always go on back in the days shit, people would come out and show their skills. You know, you be outside, you show your skills. And you know, the people in your area be like, oh, he's dope. And I see, you know what, it is different because neighborhoods ain't the same. You can't go outside and spit some shit. Niggas get big you up. Niggas don't do that shit. So I guess being the nicest is not, it doesn't even have relevancy in hip hop or rap anymore. I think we didn't shoot out the memo or the memorandum. Like the shit got updated. Hip hop got updated. That's a fact. Hip hop got updated. And I don't think it's no longer an MC. Move the crowd. I don't think so. There's no longer MC. People that know how to move the crowd. Maybe it is. It's just less. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I can't really quote it. Like for instance, you got some artists that they push it, right? And to them, they shit is better than niggas that they not, right? But then look at Jim Jones and his album just came out, right? I'm listening to. They not pumping, they not pushing his shit. But it's okay because he's from that era where gave my all in these tracks. And I left no truth unraveled, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it really ain't no plant shit or no hit shit. Like, and then y'all niggas ain't pumping my shit. However, he's from that era where as long as I write and I get it from the heart, that shit gonna resonate. And that's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because you telling the story from where you from, how you feel, what you going through, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and to be honest with you, if we talking evolution, hip hop does evolve. You know, it only makes sense. I think his album is dope without it being pushed by commercial or the masses. You know, and that's the thing with hip hop. It's an acquired taste. You know, it's an acquired taste. You got people that still listen to Tyler the Creator. It's an acquired taste. You know what I mean? It really is. Hip hop is an acquired taste, right? Some will may say, oh, 50 way better than Joe. And they talking success. And in this age, I think you have to establish that as a part of hip hop. Back then, you couldn't put success as making you the best in hip hop because there wasn't that many successful artists. But now I can see that. I can see you can substitute lyrics with success as a criteria or a requisite for comparing who's better than who and whatnot. You know, and if you go by that, then 50 would be a better artist than Joe based off his success. You know what I'm saying? You got that. You know, it's the signs of the times. You know, change is good. Change is good. You know, it's just me being like a hip hop historian, basically lyrical, ferocious, spitting fire, clean a nigga up real quick with the lyrics. I got Joe. I got Joe. If niggas is playing tennis with this shit, if we going back and forth with this rhyming shit, I got jump off. Pause. I definitely got Joey. I can't I can't give Fifth that because he does when he beefs, he like instigated and then you know what I mean, he slapped it. I don't know. I get that feeling. Like, he doesn't go he doesn't play tennis with a nigga. Like I'm just keep bringing out this is about you and shit like that. He don't do that. Fifth don't do that. But Joey will. You poke that motherfucker. You poke his ass enough. That nigga hit you with a back to back pull. You know, play with that nigga enough. That nigga won't stop making diss songs about you. And now, with this internet shit, you don't have to make a diss song back. If this is what we doing, we judging rappers based off they internet persona instead of they lyrical skills. Yeah, 50 got that shit. That nigga, you know the art of troll, like the art of war. Yeah, you know the art of troll. You should make a book called The Art of Troll, written by 50 Zoo. with the Art of Troll written by Fifth Zoo. Yeah, he got that internet shit. He got that shit in the chokehold. And if you think about it, then you got publicists, managers, all types of shit. I mean, groupies, all types of shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's a likable guy. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? He's a likable guy. I think the fifth is he's a good guy. How you go beat a nigga that's a likable guy? Like, people like that nigga. You know what I mean? White said black holding that nigga down. How you gonna beat that nigga on the internet? Anybody could drag you through the internet. They ain't even gotta be rappers. So that's like cheating. He got bad help against a nigga that is dumb, nice, and rhyming. Nah, he ain't got because he's nice like that, he ain't got too many friends. You know what I'm saying? When you nice like that and rhyming, you ain't got too many friends in the hip hop. So then you got that. And then he know he dope. That's what fucked Joe up. That's what fucked Joe up a lot. Knowing that you know you dope and telling niggas that niggas just say that nigga like fuck that nigga. Thinking he better than me. He ain't better than me. I make more money than that nigga. There's bad niggas in the game that when Joe came out, like, Paul started wilding. Niggas like, who the fuck is this nigga? I but I got more money than this nigga, whatever. I get more bitches than this nigga. It was always something other than hip hop, other than lyrical skills when it came to Joe. I guarantee you that. You had to been tough in your shit. Like, man, I get busy. Shorty, I give him that though. Shorty is nice. At that time, you had to been on some shit like that and look at Joe, like, and telling your niggas like, yeah, Shorty dope, but I gets busy, nigga. You have to have that confidence. A lot of niggas ain't have that confidence when they, you know what I'm saying, ran across Joe. Niggas had a lot of envy in their heart, a lot of jealousy in their heart. Like, fuck is this little nigga? You know what I'm saying? And I could assume 50 running around bringing terror to everybody. Niggas tried to play with that Jersey nigga, and that shit went all the way left. That shit didn't even last long. It almost felt like that nigga was battling himself at one point. You ain't hear shit from them niggas. Banks, Yayo, 50. I don't recall any joints fighting back when it came to Joe. Niggas like, nah. Niggas fought back when it came to other niggas. But Joe Buttons in rare form? Come on, bro. Like, what are we really talking about? Nigga ain't want no smoke then. He damn sure don't want no smoke now. He want to play on this internet shit with him. Yeah, I give him that. But what point is he trying to prove? Fucking with Joe. What? I, there's my thing. Yeah, because they both successful, right? So what was the end game? Trying to what? You trying to get niggas not to fuck with him? That sucker shit. Like if you, yeah, y'all both rappers. What's the end game? You just feel like trolling? Mm, I give you that. I give you that. I give you that. You just fuck with this nigga for a future. He feel like, you know what I mean? He want to stick his nose in my business, so I'm gonna play with him. Yeah, I get fifth in. Who went on this trolling internet shit? Yeah, fifth gonna be undisputed, undefeated. But if we talking hip hop, we talking rap, we talking rapping, he ain't serious. Not with no Joe Buttons. And it ain't serious with no Joe Buttons when it comes to rapping, B. Come on. We already seen this movie already. Niggas seen this movie already, bro. Yeah, that's exactly what you heard. That's exactly what you heard. Silence. Silence, bro. Nigga made a hit out of everybody else. Nigga ain't make no hit off no Joe Budden. And that nigga had murderers on G Unit B. And his hook game, pause, 50 hook game at that time, that shit was in Neptune. This nigga was making hits after hits. That's why I have to give him, he didn't have the time to address the nigga. That's why right now, he feel like playing with the nigga. Like, I ain't getting my kid back at you, nigga. I was too busy doing films. Nigga, I was doing everything. Like, I would give 50 that. Like, dead ass. This was during the time 50 was well busy. And I watched damn near every fucking movie he made. That nigga made like about 20 movies back to back to back. I was binge watching fifth movies like a motherfucker, B. Val Kilmer, my nigga Steven Seagal. Yeah, Fifth, salute to you, nigga. What? Got through the 2000s with your jaws on folks. Like, I enjoyed B-list movies because of Fifth and Robert De Niro and Val Kilmer and all of them, who was A-list movie celebrities in the 90s. But then I guess towards the 2000s, when 50 come of age, they want to blackball the legends. Dead ass, they started blackballing the legends. And I ain't talking black people. I'm talking about our acting top 10, top 5 actors of all time. Them niggas was not getting A-list movies. I'm talking Steven Seagal. He was a 90s A-list celebrity, movie celebrity. Val Kilmer, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. A little note, niggas playing with Robert De Niro, he started the IFC. He started the filming in Tribeca. For independent film artists, directors, actors. He started that. Because them niggas wasn't giving them no A-list movies. My thing, Rob and Al, because them niggas was really they fucked with, I don't know, I don't know, B, I don't know. I feel like it's bugged because they white, so I can't say it's racist, but I feel like it's some racist shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like throughout the years, because the black niggas fucked with them two niggas, the white people been feeling some type of way. I ain't gonna lie. There's been a lot of white men that been jealous and envy over Al Pacino and Robert De Niro's success throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? And that shit played out during the time 50 blew up. And it just fell on 50 black boys. Like, nigga, these are our legends. That's Scarface. That's Scarface, nigga. Steven Seagal, nigga. Hard to kill, nigga. That's hard to kill, nigga. Shit. Fuck, I'm not gonna do a movie with Steven Seagal. You bugged the fuck out, nigga. Crazy. Nigga did about like 10 of them bitches with Steven. That nigga was like, yo, he was like a kid in the candy store. I'm not mad at you, Fifth. You did your fucking thing. But me, my nigga Val Kilmer, that was like my favorite nigga on Heat. Word, with that SK, that nigga got busy. Word, Joe. Like, Fifth. And then he did some films just by himself with some probably upcoming young actors and shit. I think that was 13 Bullets or something. That shit was fire. Like, to me, I liked it. I mean, I think during this time of nothing was rocking, nothing to watch. Started buying man 50D. It was like the G Unit movement all over again. Yo, when 50 was outside fucking with the bootleggers, niggas was copping the mixtapes crazy. So like, once he started making those movies, oh, this is a new 50 movie? I bet, give me that. It's a new joint? I bet, give me that. Every time he came out with and he was coming out with movies, pause, He was making movies like he was making albums. So I can understand. I can truly understand. Like I said, he likes to instigate shit, but he ain't doing that back and forth. He ain't doing tennis with you. He might just punch you in your face. Word, Fifth is not doing that. I think before that, niggas don't even know he had a beef before that. Was it with Murray? He had a beef with somebody. He ain't even put it on the wax. When he saw the nigga, he just punched him in his face. Like his shit he ain't got it all there. That nigga ain't got it all there. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, I wouldn't put him as far as better than some of the most ferocious rappers to ever touch the mic. Pause. I wouldn't do that. What I would say is, he is definitely the most, or one of the most successful artists of our time. I would definitely say that because his transition from taking over an entire genre, right? He came in, he tried, got shot, recovered, and bounced back, right? It was so quick. Some people, it takes 10 years to get known or make a hit. He made a hit just once he bounced back and recuperated. Give or take 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Give or take. He came out 99, pause. Get Rich or Die Trying, right? I'm from New York City, so I know he was way successful before Get Rich or Die Trying, and I say that because of the mixtapes. But let's just put that to the side. Let's give him the commercial shit. You know what I'm saying? Organically, it's never been done. You know, so especially for a hip hop artist of his stature. And I think right around that same time, Kanye was getting that too. You know, but Kanye ain't no actor. This is what separates 50 from all of them. Joe Buttons too. This will separate 50 from every rapper. How the fuck you could retire after year one? Yes. Yo, how is that even possible? How the fuck you can retire after year one? Your first album. I mean, some niggas did it, but I'm talking about retire and be at a successful level. Some niggas left the game because it was sour. They got their first check. There's a lot of 90s niggas that one hit wonders and then they let it go. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that shit. I already conquered that, but I don't even want to do that shit no more. I want to do this shit. Like the nigga got ADD with success. 50 got ADD with success. Like, and if you don't know what that is, you could spend a whole lifetime trying to be successful at that one thing. He ran through that shit already, pause. And he's on some other shit. He don't even want to let that linger. He don't even want to talk about it. Okay, yeah, I was successful in that. So let's get to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's different. That's greatness. That's beyond rapper. That's beyond rapping. You know, 50's on a whole nother level of if you're going to compare him to anybody. Comparing 50 to rappers is asinine. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't even want to do that because I'm pretty sure he tell you. I did it in the beginning, but then they took it personal. So being that they took it personal, I'm not gonna play with these niggas with this hip hop shit no more. Dead ass. If you ask the nigga, he'll tell you, yeah, I tried that battle rap shit with these niggas. These niggas got in their feelings. These niggas want to smoke. Like I'm pussy. Fuck out of here. I'll fuck these niggas up. I'm telling you that's how Fifth felt. How to rob. Man, you know how many legends and niggas was in their feelings? Talking about when they see him, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. Like that nigga probably like, yo, my man. I heard one of y'all niggas be, you know what, let me not play with these rapping ass niggas no more. That ass. That ass. And he never played with them niggas ever again. He never did a battle rap song ever again. I don't know if people noticed that. His heart was in this hip hop shit. His heart was in this hip hop shit. Niggas don't know Booby. Booby is that was from the 90s, the Source magazine. 50 appeared on the Source magazine. Booby Southside. Get it in. He's dope. Same how Capone and Noriega got introduced. Years before the War Report on the Source magazine. Unsigned hype. I'm like, alright. Then the next thing you know, wow. Shout out to DJ Doo-Wop. 2 for 5. I know you remember that shit, Fifth. I'm gonna find your freestyle. Yo, Fifth, I know you remember that 2 for 5 mixtape, my nigga. I'm gonna find your fucking freestyle, my nigga. These niggas tend to forget. Wop, no. Wop, no. Doo-Wop, no. Who? My son right there. Nigga, Fifth, wait. Yo, no lie, you're my favorite track out of that 2 for 5 mixtape. And that was a double cassette. 2 for 5, baby. Shout out to Wop, yo. Nigga made it. Nigga Wop. Yo, I got 2 mixtapes for $5. My son, the big. Yo, when it comes to a DJ Doo-Wop mixtape, you gotta perform. You gotta perform. You gotta perform. You need to smoke, you nigga. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't even know you need. Y'all don't even know you need. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. That's why niggas, when they got on the Doo-Wop mixtape, they performed. Nigga, unique. Shit. You get smoked by a female, nigga. And she ain't no regular female neither. Salute to unique. Word. Nigga, snag a puss. Come on, man. It's the Bounce Squad, man. Shout out to the Bounce Squad, B. Ray, who's that? Ray Gotti. Ray Gotti and yeah. Shout out my son Lord Tariq too. He was a part of the Battle Squad. Word, my son Tariq. You got a lot of freestyles on that. But yeah, Fifth. He like, yeah, this is my time. I'm gonna perform. Like his heart was in it. You don't like if you really followed this shit, then you followed the source. Like if you was a part of this hip hop shit, the source was a part of your daily month book. Like every month or 3 months or whatever the shit issued, you would go pick that up along with your comic books or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So and as you're getting older, hip hop is growing. You're starting to see these new artists and this new music and this whole new thing that we call rap just starting to blossom, you know. So the source was like an intricate, very vital part to us knowing hip hop and understanding hip hop, as well as the artists, getting to know the artists and everything. Magazines was a part of hip hop culture since the 80s because we would get the magazines and those were the tell-all stories of the artists at times. They would have posters, they would take pictures of the artists in these magazines like Word Up or I forgot some of the other magazines. And I guess carrying on tradition, me personally, I watched like my older brothers and cousins. They would take the rappers and take the posters out of the Word Up magazines and all that. Rap Attack and all of that, and put them on they walls, like in their rooms. So like you go in the room, see Kumo D, you know what I mean? You see all them hip hop legends, Run DMC, everybody had Run DMC in their room. Everybody had Run DMC in their room. Huh? Everybody had a picture of Run DMC in their room and a picture of Paid in Full, Eric B. and Rakim in their room. Everybody. And then towards the end, you got Kane, NWA, the Ghetto Boys was definitely on a lot of people's walls. Me coming up, 90s made me. I'm an 80s baby. So I ain't have no old school niggas on my wall. By the time I hit the 90s and I'm coming outside, when you open my door, when you close it, you got Church, Naughty. Who else I had? I had Pop. I had Pop with the Timberland jacket. Yeah, yeah, with the Timberland joint, what was those? Damn, what the fuck boots he had on? I think the 40 belows or the high techs, right? With the chain and all that. Yeah. Um, damn, what else I had? I think I had Black Moon. Yeah, I had Black Moon. I had Boss, Onyx, or, or White, MC Light, Apache, or Akinelli. Really, like it got crazy. Hip hop, yo, the 90s, it was so many niggas, chicks, Bahamadia, um, um, damn, Hurricane G, mom got a nigga. What? Yo, Hurricane G went crazy with MOP, yo. Shout outs to Hurricane G. The fuck you mean, B? Like, nah, it gets busy. Yo, she got busy. The mixtapes, holding down the mixtapes, unique. This girl was phenomenal. It was just so many artists. Like, so fifth comes of age around. I seen Fifth in the Unsigned Hype, I think in like 97, 98 in the Source magazine. Yeah, before How to Rob, I had saw him. You know, he makes How to Rob. You hear it in his voice. And if you was outside and you saw him, it was a brightness. He was loving that hip hop shit. He wanted, I could do this shit, And older niggas in hip hop and people in hip hop, they turned him away from it. Yeah, it is a sport. It used to be. It used to be. I think when they did that, the Fifth, it killed it. Because y'all the same niggas that was on some let's make this shit WWE after Pac and Big, right? Right, Hove? Right, Farrakhan? Right, Cube? Common? Wasn't y'all niggas about to go gun for gun? LA and Chicago, like, niggas gotta chill. Jay-Z telling Minister Farrakhan, yo, I got a plan where we all could be lucrative and nobody kill each other. Turn this shit into WWE. Then when I come in, pause. Oh, now y'all niggas wanna be in y'all feelings. Take shit serious. It's only rap. I'm having fun with this shit. I'm young. Why y'all niggas in y'all feelings? Niggas close mad doors for him. Mad doors. That shit ain't, oh, God bless the dead. Earth was saying, oh, he was destroying us shitting on us, dissing us. Not in How to Rob. Murder Inc. wasn't even thought of. You missed the whole part when he did How to Rob and y'all niggas blackballed him. You left that part out. Then he comes out with, "Alright, fuck it, nigga. Your life's on the line. Nobody likes me, but that's okay, because I don't like y'all anyway. I don't like y'all anyway. I let my gun talk for me, my gun talk for me, my back talk. Nah, what up, homie?" I'm not playing with y'all rapping ass niggas. I tried, man. I tried this shit for a sport. Y'all niggas was in y'all feelings. Fuck everybody. Your life's on the line. Y'all niggas want to get it popping, let's get it popping. And he just, it never was the same after that. And then he gets shot. Oh, you think he's gonna go back to treating this shit like a sport? You think he wanna be the best rapper after that? He can't. He got in the game, following the rules. Having fun with it. Even got a from lying. Look who on the track on How to Rob. D Dot is on the track to How to Rob. D Dot does skits. D Dot not only is was a big mega producer, but D Dot ended up having a persona that it just carried on to make he becoming an artist. D Dot was a producer, part of the Hitmen for Bad Boy. You know, A&R too. He did damn near everything. But his skits that he was doing for Big was so lit that he ended up making an album called The Mad Rapper. You understand? So it only made sense for a young kid who loves this shit and I want to have fun with this shit, and I want people to know me. I want these legend niggas. I want these niggas to hear me. Yo, Dot, jump on this shit real quick. Dot, he brings humor. He brings a different vibe to the track during this time. Like, it wasn't just a 3-verse track if you had Dot on it. You know what I'm saying? Dot do a comedy skit. Dot is like, D Dot was like, um, nah, because he does different voiceovers and all that. Who does voiceovers and stuff like that? Well, Dot, yeah, D Dot was ahead of his time because I don't know nobody who changes their voice and a whole different persona. Like, you got D Dot the producer, but then you got he you, you got the bad rapper. He's a whole different, he's an artist. He's a hater. He's a hater. He's everything. You know what I'm saying? So he just created that. I don't know what the fuck was in that head. He just created a whole different nigga. I cannot make this shit up. And it's fun. It's something that we enjoy. And obviously it must have resonated to the point 50 reached out. Like, you know what? I got this track. I think it'll draw mad attention. You know what I'm saying? On some fun shit. If I get that too, then they probably won't take it. You know what I mean? Like, because the shit that I'm going to say, it might tickle a couple of fancies. I could almost guarantee you that's what he felt. Like, grab that, then they gonna be like, all right. Because he, at that time, that was like the originator of parodies, probably. When you, in the track. Like, he'll do a parody, and then Big will drop a verse. You know, Big will start the songs type shit. Like, kicking the door, or some of the other shits, you know. It'll be like a prelude with D Dot with his persona as the mad rapper, just hating on all these rappers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was that, like, and then these niggas getting their feelings. And I know he like, but how y'all niggas in y'all feelings when that is on the track. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got D Dot on the track. Like, nigga, he does comedy rap. Like, he made a whole album. Like, how the fuck is y'all mad at me? You know what I'm saying? And he probably would have swept it under the rug had he not got shot. I'm dead ass. He probably would have still had a heart for this shit, even after niggas got in their feelings. But being that he got shot, all bets is off. I don't even want to play with this shit, you know? So I wouldn't I wouldn't compare him with other rappers. They didn't make a grand impact on hip hop to the point they could retire after their first album and then transition to a whole completely different genre of entertainment within a year. Number one in one genre, leave that alone. I give it to my crew. I'm doing this shit. Nigga did 20 movies. I might be exaggerating, but I know he did more than 10. I guarantee you that. That nigga did more than 10 films back to back. Pause. And it's art. So art is in the eye of the beholder. You know what I mean? You like it, you like it, you don't, you don't. Me, I like I binge watched. Every time it came out with one, I copped the DVD. You know what I'm saying? Battling, rapping, nah. Yeah, I got it. That nigga he ain't no rapper. He ain't trying to out rap you niggas. He did that. He tried to play with you niggas and how to rob, and y'all got in y'all panties, and he just told the whole hip hop genre to suck a dick. And if y'all play with him when he see you in traffic, he's gonna put hands and feet on you because he's a nigga. And he's, it is what it is. He ain't playing with y'all niggas because when he tried to play, y'all niggas got serious. Dead ass. And if nobody believes me, go back. Go back. Look at 50 when he was young, like when he started. Like you could tell he had mad fun. He was having fun. He was trying. Then the behind the scenes shit y'all ain't even know about. Nas put him under the wing. Like he was trying to get in the game. He was really trying to get in the game on some Pete, like, on some regular hip hop shit. But niggas got in their feelings and then he just said, you know what, fuck this shit. Something tragic happened to him in his life that he just couldn't. The games that they play in hip hop, he would have played them, but some shit happened in his life. And then how they treated him before that shit happened, how they was acting off of his success off of that one, parody single with D Dot. Once he recuperated and rehabilitated, now all bets off. We will never ever be friends. And he got every right to feel that way. I'm not even mad at him. I wouldn't compare him to Joe though, as far as this hip hop shit. Cause some niggas live for rap. Some niggas live for the title. Some niggas live for being the nicest and shit like that. And that was that was a lot of the fight with Joe and Def Jam. He knew he was nice, and he had no problem being vocal about it. And that shit didn't register right with Hov. So his fight was bigger than Fifth shit. You know what I mean? And that's why I would say I don't think Fifth could fuck with him lyrically. No. Success wise, undeniable. Undeniable. Success wise, undeniable. But lyrically, Fifth got that. Joey got that shit. But, you know, zoom, 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 zoom. How you getting this shit?